The homelessness crisis still in effect here in Southern California. We saw a couple of years ago how some neighborhoods deal with it here in Southern California. They've been placing large boulders on the sidewalk, and the boulders are up again, this time in Koreatown. That's where we find Eyewitness News reporter Rob Hayes with more. He's live. Rob, how did the rocks get there?
Yeah, good question, right? They're easy to spot. There's 26 of them right here, and they are not easily moved unless you have some heavy equipment. No one is saying who put them here, but the city is saying they gotta go.
Decorative landscaping, it's not. More than 24 boulders strategically placed on city property are here not because they're easy on the eyes, but because they're hard on the homeless.
I guess the one way to get them out of here is to put that boulders in here so they can camp on an empty space.
Noel Caradang has lived in this Koreatown neighborhood for about 4 months. The boulders, he says, have been on this stretch of South Westmoreland Avenue for as long as he's been here. This photo from Google Maps shows just how popular this spot was with the homeless when it was taken in December 2020. Now, with the boulders in place, there are just a few scraps of trash and some dried leaves to deal with. A big difference from before.
You got kids walking around here. I think there's a school over there. And there's a bunch of syringe everywhere here, so obviously there's drugs involved.
But however successful the boulders may be, they are not legal. They are on city property and encroach into the street. The neighborhood sits in LA City Council member Gil Cedillo's district. A representative from his office tells Eyewitness News, Council District 1 does not support utilizing any kind of barricades or blockage to deal with homelessness. Our neighboring council district has requested the Bureau of Street Services to move the boulders.
And if they choose to take them off, cool. If they keep them on, cool. We're good either way.
It is unknown who placed the boulders here, but it isn't the first attempt for neighborhoods to control LA's homelessness problem. Back in 2020, residents lined this South Robertson underpass with boulders. The city made them remove the stones. Last summer, residents of this Los Feliz neighborhood at Berendo and Hollywood Boulevard installed several heavy planters along the sidewalk to keep a sprawling encampment from returning. The city issued threats to remove them, but this morning, the planters are still there and the encampment is not. But folks who live here aren't so sure their boulders will last much longer.
They're really heavy, so good luck to whoever's got to move them.
Now, if those boulders are eventually removed, the residents here already have other ways of deterring encampments. Most have filled their parkways with large, spiky succulents. Not very comfortable to camp next to. Reporting live in Koreatown, Rob Hayes, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
All right, Rob, thank you.